Hi, I'm making this video mostly because I'm bored. And while I was on YouTube for a bit, I saw the dislike button was actually removed. Sorta. You can still see the button, just can't see the numbers on it. Like anyone else, I'm not happy to see this button being removed. I feel like anyone should be able to have a choice of what they think is cool or not. I have felt really annoyed when I see people dislike something that is a really good video, for example, Mr. Beast and Elon Musk on the Big Bang Theory. Love that stuff. And just random bots disliking the video for some reason. Heck, even Jod doesn't like this new update that YouTube's doing. Jod's description of his video, like he says why he doesn't think it's not a good idea to get rid of the dislike button. I feel like it's sort of YouTube's thing. Unlike sites/apps, YouTube gives the button to see how many people enjoy the video or don't like the video. Small creators on YouTube like me and many others can have hate. I haven't had any yet, good to know. But nobody wants to see a 6-year-old try to win a game in Fortnite, even though the requirements for YouTube is 13+. Many people don't care at all if someone hates the video or something. But some people in the comments can actually give good criticism. Instead of saying something like, "You're trash, kid," the dislike button is sort of like an iconic sign for YouTube. And removing the dislike button is like removing a low % rate of a movie review. Kinda, not really, but you see my point here. Anyways, I interviewed some small creators because they're my friends. I will be asking them what they think of the changes so far.
Down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map.
What the splat?
Hi. I'm here to interview you about something sort of serious. Now we must talk seriously, I guess.
Okay.
So, you might have heard this already, but I'm here to ask you, what are your thoughts on YouTube removing the dislike button?
Oh my gosh, YouTube removing the dislike button. I've heard this all over, and I noticed it. I don't really like it. I mean, I feel like if someone wants to express their hatred and anger in one video, then there should be a button to do that.
Mhm.
And also the dislike button shows how much, well, it shows some criticism. It shows that not everyone likes the same thing. Sure, the video might be good, but some people might not like it.
What do you think the benefits of getting rid of the dislike button could be?
Well, I mean, less criticism, I guess. I mean, criticism can be good and bad, but I guess the bad part of criticism will be removed, I guess.
Well, as a small creator yourself, what exactly do you think how this will change YouTube in any way, or it just might not?
I don't know if it might change YouTube. It just seems like a concept that doesn't seem like it should happen, I guess.
So, what do you think that for YouTube, like when YouTube was thinking of this, what do you think like their benefit could be, or like why they would choose to do this?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they felt like the dislike button wasn't really necessary. Maybe they thought that they should only display the like button to show that the creator's video is good. It can lure some more people to watch it. Maybe they're just trying to help out creators. That's probably my guess.
So you know Twitter and TikTok don't have any dislike buttons. Do you think YouTube was trying to go for somewhat like that?
Probably. Maybe they wanted it to be like somewhat similar to other social media. So maybe they followed that concept, which I think is kind of stupid, but.
So let me put you in a scenario where you are a little kid and you're new to YouTube, you're like new to everything on YouTube or Roblox or just video games in general. And you stumble upon someone who's terrible, like Logan Paul, well, old Logan Paul videos, and Lisa Gaming. You
Yeah,
see, like, this person doing bad stuff, and you don't exactly have an opinion yet. You can, but that's mostly from like your parents' point of view. But now that you're just seeing that, how would you act if there was a dislike button and you can see how many people really did not like what they were doing, and a and like not being able to see any numbers of the dislike button?
if we were in that some sort of scenario, I wouldn't know if it was good content or bad content since I was a small, naive little child. Uh, I'd probably think it was good because there would be some likes, and yes, in in bad YouTube videos, there are some people who give it a like because everyone is different. I think if there were some likes there, I think it's good content. I wouldn't know if it was bad or not because there's no dislike button, and because I think it's good content, I'd learn from this, and then if I think it's good, then I will express this sort of behavior in real life, and then I'll become the worst person in the world. Thanks, YouTube, for that.
Hmm. Okay, thank you for this interview. You did a pretty good job. Now, thank
Yes.
you, Flame. You can check out his channel in the description if
Yeah,
you
go
want to.
subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers. I just need one more. Actually, never mind. Screw that 100 subscribers. Everyone, go to my channels and download the.
Hello, hello, sir.
Hi.
So I'm here to interview you about the new YouTube thing with YouTube getting rid of the dislike buttons. So first, what are your thoughts on it so far?
Never noticed it.
Never noticed it. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. I just never really noticed that they removed the dislike amount. And I think that's very, very bad.
Tell me your thoughts.
Because what if it's a bad video and you're trying to save someone's life, but you got a bad tutorial? How would you know if it's a bad tutorial if you didn't see the dislikes?
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Another thing is, there is no good side to it. I mean, what good side is it? If it's like a super racist person, who's gonna know if people dislike them? They're gonna start disliking other people, leading to a whole thing where everybody hates everybody.
But you can still dislike the video, just, you can't see how many dislikes there are. You can only see the
I think
likes.
YouTube should reverse it. Because criticism is a good thing.
Yeah, I do think that YouTube should give us the chance to dislike something. It's YouTube's thing. So there are maybe some benefits to what YouTube is thinking. And I know you already said that like getting rid of the button, like the dislike button, is already just bad. There is no benefits. But as a small creator yourself, with only like with 25 subscribers, like someone could hop on that video and just like dislike because they're mean or something, or they just didn't like the video, uh, and they just absolutely hated it. It could hurt your feelings.
I've gotten lots of criticism, and it took me years to learn how to handle it. But I believe that is essential on becoming an adult. So removing the dislikes means that nobody will have to deal with the criticism, meaning nobody's going to learn and to handle it, which
Well,
means they won't be prepared to take criticism as an adult.
so we all know that TikTok and like Twitter, they don't have dislike buttons. They only have like heart buttons, which is basically a like button. But how come they don't have it? One thing, Twitter, it's Twitter. It's Twitter is just, it sucks. Everyone there is incredibly toxic. But anyways, like they don't have a dislike button for, I don't know, any reason. But do you think YouTube is trying to go for that kind of thing?
Going for that kind of thing, but a big problem with it is why not remove the dislike button in a whole if they're going for that?
The dislike button is sort of like a thing that YouTube has. It's YouTube's thing. Not many other sites have a dislike button, but YouTube used to. They got rid of it like maybe a day or 2 days ago. But like you can see it in this video right now. If you just look below, the dislike button is just gone. Now let me give you a scenario. I did the exact same thing for Flame. That what if you were just a little kid, you're new to YouTube, new to everything on the internet, and you stumble upon, let me say, an old Logan Paul video, maybe a Jake Paul video, or someone who's terrible, like, or a clickbaity video, and you don't really know that it's bad. It's not good. You don't really have an opinion yet, and you stumble upon, a bad video, like what I said before. But how would you act with a dislike button where there's a lot and you can tell what they're doing is bad, and not a dislike button, like it's gone, you can't see the numbers? How would you act?
So, the like button, it would be obviously bad to older kids, not to little kids. Because have you seen the content on YouTube? Kids, do you ever think they pay attention to dislike buttons? They don't. But if there's no dislike button, it won't make a difference. But as kids get older, they still won't know if they grew up without a dislike button.
Mhm.
Meaning another bad point for a con for removing the dislike buttons. So overall, I think they should add back the dislike button. Helps with criticism, teaches kids what's bad and what's good content as they grow up. And if they don't add it back, it'll bottle up frustration since they don't know if people agree with them or not, and it'll take to the comments or Twitter.
Do you have any other thoughts that you would like to bring up on the table?
No, but let's move on to the next subject.
That is the subject. Okay, yes, I do know a bunch of other people have done this already. I just wanted to do it because the dislike button is like completely out now. So yeah.